Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna jump straight into this mess. So we're in the middle. I'm on my way to pick up a load. I think we're up in Oregon right now. We are pulling a Trail King 360 dual lane trailer. This thing is no joke. This is a mod that I've been messing with, and this takes the game to a total different level. Like the amount of there's a lot of teleporting, trying to get out of situations. Most of the pickup and delivery sites I can't fit into, and it's been crazy, but we're getting it done. Take you guys along for the ride with me. So we're currently cruising down the highway right now. I'm trying to get myself situated so I don't steer the truck off the road as soon as I hit drive. Show you guys what we're working with here. Actually, I'll show you when we get off the exit here. This is what we're working with here. I mean, this thing is big. Shoot, we might hit this guardrail. I don't like this. Man. We barely missed that. Holy shit, dude. This truck takes like a next level amount of skill. This is definitely the biggest thing that I've hauled so far. I mean, like, forget about even like having a load on it. Just driving this thing around empty is just like ridiculous. Get all the way over here, make this turn. Like, even just making like the simplest turns in this thing is just next level. The problem we run into is because I need to take every single turn from like the furthest lane, we always run into traffic coming up on the side of us because we don't have any escorts. So you'll actually see how much it takes for this trailer to turn. We have to go all the way past the turn, then start bringing it out. Come on, car. Come on, car, go. Now I'm missing gears. Forgot what gear I was in for a second. I'm not used to having to split my low gears that much. So going from 4 high into 6 low, like it messes with me. Or I'm sorry, 5 low. Like for the most part, I ran Texas. I ran heavy haul down in Texas. I mean, for the most part, until you start getting over 200, 250, you really don't have to split your lows. You might split 3 and 4. Yeah, but for the most part, I never really split the lows, so it's like muscle memory for me. Much just shifting like a 13 speed, so when I do have to split the loads, it kind of throws me off. Hope this is something we can fit into. Yeah, this thing is sick looking though. And oddly enough, I'm actually using a vanilla truck minus the engine. We did shit, are you kidding me? Where's the train even at? Am I being trolled right now? Where's the train? Wow, that was the slowest rail car I've ever seen, dude. Are you serious, man? For that little thing? I thought I was being trolled. Like I thought the game broke or something. That was crazy. So anyway, yeah, we're using just a regular SCS W900. I did add a sticker mod to put my little decals on the side. And we are using, I think it's a 900 horsepower C18 Caterpillar from Captain Critch. And we're gonna hit this sign. No shot, I just missed that sign. I thought I was hitting that for sure. That's crazy. All right. Okay, so we got our load. Route doesn't look too bad. It's pretty straightforward. There is a car in the spot that I need to be at. This is gonna screw us up when we go to take off. I knew it. So what we need to do is, so yeah, the thing is with this trailer, you have to do a lot of this. We have the developer console unlocked so that I can do things like this. We need to get ourselves out of here. Place ourselves like right here. Oh no, that didn't work at all. It's alive. So as you can see, that's what not to do. All right, so I'm just gonna put myself out on the main road then. Like so. Yeah, see, that works much better. Oh man, that was crazy. Yeah, so I spec'd this truck out specifically to pull this trailer. I mean, there was a lot of thought that went into hauling this load, pulling this trailer, between spec'ing the trailer and the truck out. I tried to pull it with my regular truck. I have for those of you that don't know, I typically pull, I drive Viper's Peterbilt. It's 389. Love that truck. You know, it's got a pretty decent engine pack that comes with it. You know, 800 horsepower, 840 horsepower C15 Cat. Very strong truck, but I just couldn't get it to move. I was just spinning tire. Like I don't know if it was like a mod conflict or something, or if the truck was just that heavy, or the trailer was just that heavy that I couldn't pull it. I would go to take off, like I would take off in first gear, and I would just start spinning tire. I would lose traction going up all the hills. And I think what it was the transmission for that truck. Or not the transmission, but the gear ratio, it just didn't match what I needed it to do. The engine, transmission, and rear end just didn't match the specifications that I needed to do something like this. So what we have in here is we have like this 900 horsepower C18, which is ridiculous, but to be fair, in real world application, I would have a push truck behind me for the extra power. But we don't have that. So we got us a very strong engine, 18-speed transmission, but what I needed was I think I put a 456 rear end in this truck, which I knew was going to work because the company that I was working for, all of our heavy spec trucks had 456s in it, and we did have a dual lane trailer, just like this trailer. Actually, it was a little bit bigger than this trailer. See, at first I wasn't in love with this engine. I didn't really care for the way it sounds, but when it's under load, it actually does sound very good. I need this car to stay here. Oh, we're gonna end up stalling out. go up on a hill like this, you just hold your RPMs. You don't even try to shift because you will miss it every single time. Yeah, this truck's definitely growing on me. It does sound pretty damn good. And the gear ratio is perfect. It shifts just like how I'd want it to. See, I've only had my my steering wheel pedals and shifter about maybe 2-3 weeks, and at first when I started using it, I was just missing gears like all the time. Like I just couldn't shift the truck, and I'm like, dude, what is going on? Come to find out that it wasn't me, it was just the trucks that I was driving in the game just had unrealistic gear ratios. You know, so you ended up having to shift the truck at like 2,000 RPMs, which that's just unrealistic. Because I was just going off a feel, you know. I float gears too. I don't use the clutch. I just go off a feel, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. And you can see, like, I'm not missing any gears. It's not grinding. That guardrail over here is going to be a problem. I'm gonna go to the outside camera. I just hit the wall too. So I've never pulled a trailer like this in real life, but I have done push trucking. So I was the truck that was behind pushing. When you're pushing, you don't steer or anything. You just let the truck ahead of you pull you, and all you do is give him throttle and give him brakes when he needs it. If we were going around a bend like that, you would definitely have your guys up here steering the trailer so that you don't get close to the guardrails. And as you can see, like, we do have our little steerman on the trailer, which is awesome. That was an amazing touch. I'm so glad that he did this. Whoa. But they don't do anything. We can't actually steer the trailer. See, when you come up to bridges like this, we typically center over the bridge to spread the weight out evenly across the entire bridge instead of on the one side. And it'll actually tell you that on your permits. When you pull a permit for a super load like this, it'll tell you when you get to certain bridges, you must go over the bridge at, 5 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour, and use both lanes or whatever. We even have to do what's called crab walking sometimes, where somebody steers the back of the trailer and they'll hold the back of the trailer in the left lane while the front of the trailer and truck is in the right lane. took that exit pretty damn fast. I'm not in love with the Jake brake on this engine. I don't hate it, that's for sure. I don't hate it. I noticed one thing that a lot of the engine mods don't do is when you turn your Jake brakes on, the turbo doesn't spool up. And I think it does on this one. Yeah, the turbo spools up when you're hitting the Jakes. Really got to take it easy around these corners. We're so top heavy that this thing wants to lean over very easily. And I don't have the truck stability all the way up, but I also don't have it all the way down. I think it would be a huge addition to this game if the developers added a trailer like this into the game under special transports to give you your escorts. That would be awesome. I would play the shit out of that. So far, I'm actually thoroughly impressed with the way that this truck worked out. I'm extremely impressed. It pulls good, handles well. Oh, another problem was I found out that I absolutely had to use a tri-drive truck to pull this. I couldn't use a regular truck with a lift axle. Even though that works fine in the real world, it just did not work in this game. I didn't have enough traction, so we had to go with the tri-drive, and Viper's Peterbilt doesn't have a tri-drive option. Key with this trailer also is you see how center of my hood is basically just riding right down the middle line. You do that and that keeps your trailer inside your lane, so you're riding half on the shoulder and half in your lane instead of taking up both lanes, blocking traffic going down the road. Another thing that I quickly found out with this trailer is because we're so heavy. I mean, we're probably grossing over 400,000 pounds. Whenever you go down a hill and you hit your brakes, or if you hit the Jake, it will actually jackknife the truck very easily because there's so much weight behind the trailer pushing you forward, and you got this little 20,000 pound truck trying to stop it. Losing control. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna fit in that scale. I'm just gonna keep going. I usually stop at the scales, but with this, we're just way too damn heavy. This actually wasn't a bad trip so far. I've taken this trailer to some areas and it just does not cooperate. You know, they're just way too tight. Old Sunset Boulevard. Now, hopefully, we can make these turns once we get off of here. You see that? That's what happens with all this weight. Trucks wants to jackknife. You really got to take these exit ramps extremely slow. That's my fault. If I was actually doing it in real life, I would have hit this exit at 10 miles an hour. Jake is actually too strong, and it makes you want to jackknife too. Yeah, we're gonna take out some signs. It is what it is, though. This is also one of those things, like, it is what it is. Like, the car is gonna get hit. Unless we can just barely scrape by him. Now we tapped into this four ways came on. Barely though. I mean, if I had escorts or the pilot car and escorts, then we would have shut that down. Give me some space, but we're working what we got, you know? What time is it? Wow, 6:38 p.m. Wondered, is there a setting to turn down like traffic density? Is that a thing? Trailer cables, blah 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 blah. Guess not. Did I pass it up? Like, if I passed it up, guys, let me know, because I don't have my glasses on and I can't really see. I guess there's not. See, there's 1,000,001 mods to increase traffic. I want to do the opposite. I want to get rid of traffic. Shoot, I need to be in that other lane too. Been into this Kenworth plant before. It's tight. I can't remember if I can make it in the gate or not. We're gonna have to go up on the curb. Thank you for actually stopping back there and giving me space. It's not often that AI does something smart. Gave me just enough space. We're gonna take this one extra wide too. It's gonna be tight. Yeah, we're not gonna make it through there. So where do we park the thing at? All the way back there. Sorry guys, I wish there was a better way to do it. Come on, truck. How about that? $25,000 for that. That ain't shit. I know that sounds like a lot of money, but for a load like that, that ain't shit. You spend that much in permits and escorts.
Traveling up the stream, plug wonder why you're lonely tonight. We see the girls scream as if we're shocked by the live shell. Let's round them up and get them back to the hotel, motel, holiday. In fact, I'm gonna let you know once again the deal I sold is sure to show you we will.
Why does one pay more than the other? Oh, they're totally different loads. What I need to do is change the time. See, the route that this is gonna give me is probably gonna be a nightmare. That's my issue. I feel like this is gonna give me a terrible route to go. All right, let's see what it's gonna do. Oh, I'm lying. I thought that was gonna be way worse than it was supposed to be. Okay. Alright, so we're just going out of there. I'm wondering if I change the time, is it gonna break the game? If I turn time back, will it break the game because I technically went back in the past, even though I already took this load? Because we're going in the future, but into the past at the same time? Let's find out. Because I don't want it to be dark. There's no way I'm going to be able to drive this thing in the dark and not be able to see. Okay, so I got to remember how to do this. I think it's G underscore set. I'm sorry, my keyboard is in such a weird angle. I can barely type. Set time. Shoot, I wasn't paying attention to what time it was. Another save is underway. I don't know. What time should we set it for? $1,700. Puts us at 5 p.m. Oh yeah. So it must have like fast forwarded itself. Oh, we didn't break the game. Risky Disky, what up? All right, now getting out of here. It's gonna be a totally different situation. If I had a quarter for every time I try to take off with the parking brake on. Do I play multiplayer? I messed with it a couple of times, but I haven't touched it in about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months, something like that. I have like way too many mods to even like get into any good lobbies. I should probably just like start my own servers for heavy haul and stuff. Oh, we're absolutely not making this turn. Yeah, we're definitely not making this turn. All right, we're just gonna cheat and go out here. Presto, that works. Now, if no cars come up beside me, that would be beautiful. We can actually make this turn. Start getting over here. I actually started this turn too late. But see, these guys want to turn now. Well, shit. Wait, I think if I change a graphic setting, that'll reset everything and get rid of the cars, right? Okay, guess that wasn't the right one. Change the scaling. That'll do it. I feel like there's not a huge difference between 300 and 400 scaling. Like 200 to 300 is a pretty big jump, but 400, I can't really tell the difference. I mean, I don't have a crazy super PC, but you know, I got a 4070. I feel like I have enough GPU to do it if I wanted to. It's like once you can get all these turns out of the way, it's like smooth sailing. I need to go all the way out here. I need that car to chill out. Look at that, beautiful. It's almost like I've done this before or something. Oh, we're losing traction. I already learned my lesson once. We gotta take these exits at like half the posted speed limit. I gotta say, the turbo in this engine sounds fantastic. Music to my ears. actually just got up to 45 miles an hour. I don't think I've ever gone that fast with this trailer before. I gotta say, the way that I got this truck spec'd out with this engine and transmission, man, this feels like the real damn thing. It's Mr. Gear. I think we're getting off at this exit. Yep. Ooh. Trying to get away from that guardrail over there. Yikes. And this thing will get squirrely if you're not paying attention to what you're doing. I know I've definitely been to this Boeing plant before, but every time I've delivered here, I think it was special cargo with the not the permits, the pilot car and the escort, so you just follow them around. And I remember there's a turn up here that they always make you take instead of just taking a shortcut that's like right next to it. It makes no sense to me. Sorry guys, I got my Xbox game bar up. Yeah, we are stuck on the wall. That's my fault completely. I turned way too sharp. Oh boy. It's amateur hour.
The cart lives there, sir. The cart lives there, sir. He's like the image of a glass man. You can't really see him. So we gonna roll with that.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I should have never turned that sharp. Yeah, the thing always makes me come up here and turn at that street right there instead of just coming up this way. Nah, dude, we're going. And now that I'm looking at it, that was probably the smarter choice to go the other way because this is gonna be tight. Yeah, we're not gonna make it through this either. And none of these job sites you can actually fit with this truck. It's a shame. Yeah, we didn't make no money off of that. Holy shit. 17 hours and 52 minutes late? What? What is that? I set the time back like 2 hours and it counted as a whole day. Wow. That's nuts. All right, let's see if it spawns me somewhere. Wow, it actually put me somewhere I can get out of. Just barely. Maybe not. I might be clipped into the building. Yep. Or clipped into the building. That's okay, because I think I'm going to drop that trailer for a little while, and we are going to work on to something else. But what, though? That's the question. Could mess with this Kozad for a little while. Respond to this message real quick. Guy's gonna send me another message and it's gonna pop up on my screen. All right, the Decisions. We have way too many trailers. I don't know which one to mess with. All right. I think we might take this one. This one's always a good time. Actually, yeah, we are going to take this trailer. This trailer, for some reason, has the heaviest loads. There's a couple machines that weigh like 400,000 pounds, which is totally unrealistic, but it makes for a good time. I think that's what we'll do. Where is that at? That's in Laredo. Okay, so we got to go back to Laredo. Gonna spawn us in the garage probably and totally yep, crash the game. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. That's unfortunate. Damn it, man. I haven't had a game crash in a long time either. Let's look at my mod soup that I have over here. I know I got some things that are just out of order. I can probably turn this off. I don't really need this. Delivery time mod, we can get rid of that. I need this either. I'll take that off. I have not seen this thing in the game yet. I don't even know if it actually works. I don't think I need to change anything else. I don't know when the game last saved, so we're gonna see where it puts me at.
Mrs. Fulton, where are you taking him?
To his laboratory, so that he can take a nap on his couch where he'll feel at home.
That's gonna let me travel. Okay. Okay, let's see if it'll let me go to the garage this time. I knew it was gonna crash because that trailer is so big that as soon as you go into the garage, it'll just start clipping everywhere. All right, that works. I don't know what all that means. Probably just broke my game or something. Truck has so much power to, like, you try to drive it bobtail, but it's supposed to take off. What do we say we're gonna take? Right. Now, question is, where do we want to go with this thing? I don't want to stay in Laredo with this. Where haven't we been? Thought I haven't been to Fort Stockton yet. Wow. We got a lot of ground to cover up here. I'm trying to take loads that are going to take me through areas that I haven't been in yet. That's the whole idea so far. Like that doesn't really work. That does. Okay, so we need to go to Twin Falls. All right, let's get at it. And I'm so used to pulling that dual lane around, now this trailer feels small. It's absolutely not small. Nah, we're going through this light. should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. Guys, I am starving right now. It's about that time. We might have to take us a little break and go get some food. I like can't even think straight right now. Because I'm starting to get impatient, I'm gonna drive through all these red lights. Oh shit, the boys is after me. I ran a red light and they sent a helicopter after me. I'm actually just curious to what we actually weigh. £48,000 in this. That is absolutely not true. Where am I supposed to be going? Excuse me, sir. That icon was not there a second ago. I swear to God. Now this stinger is gonna get all stupid back here. back into this car. Look at that, 540,000 pounds is what it says that thing weighs. That is absolutely ridiculous. Can't steer the truck because there's not enough weight on the freaking. Oh my gosh. You can't make this up, dude. Look. You can't make this stuff up, dude. So we can't haul this because this truck's not heavy enough. You're kidding me. Okay, so here's the thing. They're not wrong. They're not wrong. This is set up wrong. This is set up wrong, but the game is not wrong for not allowing me to drive like this. That fifth wheel should be slid up at least like 18 inches forward. See how much of a gap we have between the back of the truck and the trailer? That needs to be as close as possible without me tearing mud flaps off when I turn. We realistically should have this fifth wheel sitting on the middle axle or a little bit forward. That's crazy. I've never had this happen before. I've actually never had this happen before. That's wild. What happens if I put... is there a setting for this? Gameplay? I was gonna say truck stability. If we turn that all the way to 100, what does that do? Nothing. That ain't the move. Where did I just have that set up? Did I have that at 84 also? Whatever, close enough. That is crazy though, man. I can't believe it did that. So like, what am I supposed to do? I've definitely hauled that piece of machinery before, but I was using this truck. I don't know, guys. I really didn't want to give up that load. I wanted to haul this thing, but there's just nothing we can do. Well, that wheel ain't doing nothing. It's just skating along there. I'm actually just like dumbstruck. I can't believe that that's actually happening. That's nuts. Because now I'm intrigued. I want to know. There's no way that I just pulled that dual lane trailer and it didn't do this, but now I pull that and it does. That doesn't make sense. But whatever. Let's try something else. What about? Oh, I know. Hold on. Oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, this thing will pretty much haul the same exact loads. It's just a lighter version. It's a 55-ton trailer, which is crazy, but this should be at least like a 60 or 65-ton. Anyway, let's paint this thing black so we can match the trailer. Oops. Match the truck, I mean. I can't believe that though. I'm actually just like amazed. That is wild. That is just absolutely wild. I wonder, I could have swore there was a mod that moved the fifth wheel forward. I'm gonna have to mess with that. I'm gonna have to mess with that actually. Wait a minute. That might actually look cool. Two-toned. Right? If we make that part black. Black and gray, maybe? I don't hate that. I think just black on black is a little bit boring.
Back to grass
Yeah, I kind of like this.
Raising the price of living and I make decisions dealing with rappers' fate. Niggas down 9/11 when my throat vibrates. Province estate, I make moves too smooth. In avenues, I bring crews to blues. Enough of introduction. I know some kid that's out the buck, went out to make a buck and got fucked. Word is born, I'm in my own category, steady building pleasure. Rhyme silent, the top of the power. For sure, man, I move too smooth. Yes, y'all, new school star, king of the hill, king of the world. Got rhymes, 3-6, make the girl with tricks. She get up on the world. I see
Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to order another truck. I want to order another truck, but I want to keep it like we're just gonna make a sleeper version of the truck that we're driving now. Wait, can we do fleet configurations? This is what I have all my company drivers driving around in. Okay, let's do this.
Something's gotta give real soon. I know a pace is like a ticking time bomb. You hit tick too late. And I got an entourage laying in a lagoon full of Jamaican money makers and Guyanese tycoons. Whose main object is to claim and respect top rank, running tanks to imperial banks. And we eating enchiladas when you're begging tofu. Why? Cause I'm smooth, no need to be rude. Hot, cause I don't like to dream about getting when there's money involved. Cashing checks is like Guinness and rough sexy. It feels too good to let go. Word, yo, it's like the girl I had mentioned. See, I showed her my intentions. Now she can't look dead in my face. She doing 90 with grace, acting like I didn't deal with the case, but I did. Wet the mids on a summer night mission. It's Mr. Rome from the plan. Thank God for friction. Someone's gotta give, so I'm about to give it. Someone's gotta win, so I'm winning. Make you feel like robbing a bank. You best to go and give thanks. Roma has risen, raising the price of living. Something's gotta give, so I'm about to give it. Someone's gotta win, so I'ma win it. Make you feel like robbing a bank. You best to go and give thanks. Roma has risen, raising the price of living.
I might have just changed my mind on this. I don't know if I like this. Don't know if I like this or not. Like, I don't need this much frame rail. This is like freaking 200 or 340 inches of wheelbase. I don't need all that. This actual should be up here. Can I make this shorter? Well, that sucks.
I reminisce for a spell, or shall I say think back 22 years ago to keep it on track. The birth of a child on the 8th of October. A toast, but my granddaddy came sober. Count all the fingers in the toes.
Oh well. All right, I'm gonna go find some mods so that I can move the fifth wheel up on the other truck. Either that, or I'm gonna figure out a way to do it, and then we're gonna get back to it. But for now, guys, I'm gonna head off and try to take care of some back end stuff on the game, and I will be back. Give me about maybe an hour or so. We'll get back into it and we'll start actually doing some loads instead of sitting around here clicking buttons all day. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.